ask you something. Do you find yourself attracting toxic people in your life? Like, do you feel like by the end of a conversation with this person that your energy is completely drained, if you know what I mean? Would you like to learn a little secret on how to slowly back away from these people and eliminate them? At least to a point where you're not completely drained. And I got a little tip that I can share with you. So listen up. This may help you out, and hopefully you can implement it in your own life. So what do I mean by toxic people? Let's start there first. Let's say you have a friend that you got to know by phone or texting, male or female. In general, they're a good person. They do a lot of good deeds for their family and their friends. But you find like every time you ask them how they're feeling or how they're doing with their lives, you get this negative vibe. Like, you say, man, the sky's beautiful out. It's a beautiful day. Go out and enjoy it. And they're like, meh. Or you say, I hope you're having a good day at work. And they're like, and then all it is, like when you talk to them, if you do talk to them on the phone, it's about they're pissed off at their boss all the time, or they're pissed off at what their coworker did or said. They got all these ailments, aches and pains, and they just keep talking about all this. And not once do you ever hear from them something positive and something good about how their day is or how they feel. And you just feel like you carry on this conversation for maybe 30 minutes, an hour, and you're just getting bombed with all this negativity. And then your energy is completely drained and gone by the end of the conversation. It's almost like taking a balloon and letting out all the air, and it goes, and that's how you feel at the end of the conversation. Well, then you need to listen up. Because, it's been said that you are the sum total of your 5 closest friends. That you will pick up the energy and the vibe from the 5 closest friends. So if your 5 closest friends are all negative and you're trying to rise above that and have a better life and more positivity and attract more goodness to you, then you have got to get out of that negative circle and get more into a positive circle. But the question is, if you really care for these people or this person and you don't want to hurt their feelings, then how do you do it, right? How do you do it without hurting their feelings? Well, this is my recommendation. Now, I'm not saying completely eliminate contact with them unless you want to, but you can start out by slowly fading out of the picture. In other words, slowly backing out of the conversations, slowly getting out of their lives, okay? So let's say that you got in the habit of talking to this person every single day of the week, maybe an hour every day, or you were texting with them throughout the day. Well, instead of that, start backing it off to maybe just 3 days a week, okay? Do that for a few weeks, and then back off even more. Cut it down to maybe 1 day a week, all right? Let them get used to that. 1 day a week. Back off. I'm talking phone calls and texting. Till eventually you get to the point where you have 0 contact with this person, okay? You do not reach out to call them, and you do not text them. And you let them reach out to you, okay? Now, some of them might ask you, why aren't you talking to me anymore? Well, that's something you're going to have to feel in your own heart what would be the right thing to say. Or if the person says nothing, okay, but you've learned, or they've learned, to sort of back off out of your life and you're not in their life, well, then that is slowly backing out and away and fading out, just fading out to the background, just walking out and fading away. Okay? So that's my recommendation to get a negative individual out of your inner circle. Tell me what you think about that. Drop me a comment. I'd appreciate it. So I hope you found it useful. And if you did, I've got another video that you can click on right after this one that'll help you with more life strategies. So check it out. That's if you're serious about getting your act together and getting to a more positive altitude so that you can rise in your life and not be weighted down by all these negative people. And I just want you to be you, and I want you to stay positive. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.